And while Penny is being held accountable by prosecutors, there are calls for others to face justice, from those who held Neely down to the officers who let Penny go after the killing.
Henry Rossoff has more on who's behind those calls and the likelihood that they'll lead to additional action.
It was 11 days ago that an Uptown F train pulled into this station with Daniel Penny holding Jordan Neely by the neck in that fatal chokehold. Others were holding him down as well, and everyone except Neely went home at the end of that night. What we are digging into now is if there will be more consequences now that charges have been filed against Penny.
You cannot have a city where people with mental illness episodes are sentenced to death by civilians.
Civil rights leader Reverend Al Sharpton is among those calling for even more accountability in the choking death of Jordan Neely. He now wants the Manhattan District Attorney to turn his attention to others on the train who held Neely's arms.
You cannot say there was manslaughter on one end and not ask whether those that helped to hold him down were aiding in a manslaughter or worse.
Anyone who is holding them down, they have real vulnerability to an accessory charge.
Attorney and legal analyst Andrew Lieb says in theory, others who put their hands on Neely could absolutely face criminal charges.
Just like any other situation where we have a bank robbery, the getaway driver is also responsible. They call that being an accessory.
But Lieb doubts the Manhattan DA would bring those cases.
They're reluctantly prosecuting in the first place. This is a terrible situation.
He does think manslaughter in the second degree is an appropriate charge, even if Penny claims self-defense.
You can't just use self-defense that results in death unless it's proportional. That's the key word, proportionality. And the key is that Neely didn't have a knife, he didn't have a gun, he wasn't engaging in any conduct that looked like death could happen.
Where we may see some further accountability is with the officers who interacted with Penny after he killed Neely. A spokesman for the NYPD Watchdog group known as the Civilian Complaint Review Board confirms they are looking into if officers breached protocol by releasing Penny. Attorneys for Neely's family remain baffled by why this happened and say they've gotten little answers from the Manhattan District Attorney.
He could not think of one scenario where there was a victim and a killer, a confession and a video, and the person was merely questioned and sent home.
Attorneys for Neely's family did not say if they wanted other passengers on the train to face charges. What they did say is they wanted subway riders to look within themselves and stop looking past people like Neely and reach out and help if you can. In Soho, Henry Rossoff, Pix 11 News.